A very influential executive is leaving Apple. You may not know the name Jony Ive, but he's the man responsible for the design of some of Apple's most iconic products, including the iPhone. Late today, we learned that he is leaving the company after nearly 30 years. And that news sent Apple stock lower in initial after-hours trading tonight. Josh Lipton joins us now with more on Jony Ive and what it could mean for Apple. First of all, why is he leaving?
So, here's what we know, Bill, that Sir Jony Ive, he is Apple's chief design officer. He reports directly to CEO Tim Cook. Did surprise us. He is leaving. Now, he says he's going to create this independent business, which sounds like sort of his own design firm. They made it clear he's going to keep working with Apple, that Apple's actually going to be a client of this firm. They're going to work together, Tim Cook saying in a statement, on some exclusive projects. No detail, though, of what those projects could be. Certainly, you mentioned it. Listen, he is revered in the design community. His designs played a part in some of Apple's most iconic products. You mentioned a couple, but really it's the iMac, the iPod, the iPad, the iPhone, the watch, and not just the hardware. Sir Jony Ive also played a role in designing Apple's new corporate campus, that multi-billion-dollar campus in Cupertino. You talk to analysts, they'll say he deserves credit for a lot of Apple's success, a lot of his growth, because, of course, a lot of the products I just mentioned, they are the very backbone of Apple's hardware, what we know the company as today, guys.
So, Josh, what does it mean for Apple?
It's interesting. I actually just spoke with Gene Munster. He, of course, is an analyst that has covered Apple for a long time. There was nobody at Apple, beyond Steve Jobs, Munster point was, nobody besides Jony Ive there who really embodied the design culture at Apple more than Sir Jony Ive. In terms of those simple, creative, clean aesthetic that I think we associate with Apple products. For investors, analysts will say maybe this wasn't totally expected. He has taken a step back in recent years, but certainly a big change, guys.
Indeed. We'll see what happens from here. Josh Lipton in San Francisco again. Thanks, Josh.